Alright guys, so today I thought that I would go over my stick equipment with you all. Weed eaters, since I don't have any other kind of stick equipment. No pole saws or edgers or anything of that sort. So, as you can see, I do have 4 decent weed eaters. I say decent because 1 or 2 of them is not in the greatest of shape in a way. They get a little wore. But anyway, you all have seen this one in a number of videos. This is my FS111R. This is my newest weed eater. I absolutely love it. This is my primary go-to weed eater. I do have the brush cutting attachment for it. Next up, this one is a FS46 engine power head mounted on a FS55 bar. The FS46 weed eater is a curved shaft weed eater. The FS55 is the next step up, and it is a straight shaft weed eater. They're the same engine, just a different kind of shaft. So I converted it over to a straight shaft. And it's actually got a lot of power. It's a very powerful weed eater and a lightweight one too. So I will be using this one quite a bit this year because of its weight and the fact that it runs really good. The next one is another FS46, and this one is the curved shaft. I'm not a huge fan of a curved shaft, but they will get the job done. The main reason that I upgraded from the FS46s with the curved shaft to this FS111 is because the fuel consumption, this is a 4 mix, it don't use nowhere near as much fuel as a 2-stroke. Plus, it's a curved shaft and it's got the bigger trimmer line head on it, so it holds a whole lot more string than the trimmer heads that are on the curved shaft ones. The FS55 takes the same kind of head as the FS111 and the bigger commercial weed eaters. It actually handles that head and the string very well. So I recommend, for a first weed eater, I recommend the FS55. They are a great weed eater. But anyway, since this is a FS46 and this is a FS46, we've had both of these for quite some time, and they are what I started out with the 2017 season with until I upgraded to the FS111. So, don't be afraid to use an FS46 or a similar curved shaft weed eater from Stihl. They are a very reliable weed eater. They got decent power, but the fuel usage and the string usage, you'll be spooling up and filling up more with a curved shaft than you would be a straight shaft 55. This next one is a FS55 power head that is actually mounted on a Craftsman attachment bar. The engine that was originally on this bar, I gave to a friend of mine. He tinkers around with small engines a little bit more than I do, so he can use it and whatnot, and I prefer my Stihls anyway, so I put the Stihl head on this bar. Now, since I have gotten myself here a cheap combi system, I can buy parts from different makes and whatnot that'll attach to this, and I can use them with this power head. This is a pretty much universal fit that I can use this type of system on just about anything made. There's a dealer near me that has a Poulan brand pole saw attachment that I may get sometime soon. As long as it fits this, it should fit this, but I have to check. But this is a good running weed eater. It's got good power. It is pretty wore. I got it used. It's pretty wore out. So I will be trying to use it some this year, even with the weed eater head. I really like this weed eater attachment in a way, and it's simple to take this off. If I can do it one-handed, just push in the button and it comes right out. That should tighten up a little bit more. I'll have to look at it and whatnot, but this trimmer head actually takes one piece of line. You feed it through one side and it comes out the other. It takes 0.0105 line. I've actually had, it takes a little bit bigger line too, I believe. I think I've actually had 1.70 or 0.170, let's say, line through this. I take that plastic button out and you can put the bigger line in it. It doesn't turn it near as fast, and where the bigger line is stiffer, it curls up more. It will hit this plastic guard. I've debated on just taking this guard off, but I don't know if I will or not. But this is a decent weed eater for what it is, being a pretty much homemade deal. So, in a sense, I have a backup curve shaft, a combi system, a FS4655, and a FS111. So these will be what I use this year, the 2018 season, for stick equipment, trimmers. I have a few other trimmers that are just parts at this point. I may try and work on them and get them running and whatnot at some point, but I'll see about that later on. Hope you enjoyed this. I'll be making some other videos about these. I'm going to make a review video on the FS111. I'll be making a review video on the BG50 handheld blower and other things coming soon, so y'all keep your eyes out for that. It's Dave with Dave's Lawn Care, and I'll see you all in the next video.